Hey everyone, we want to do this video to show you everything that we've got and picked up for the baby, and it's a very minimalist setup. And the reason that we have this minimalist setup is because we travel a lot and we're in the van pretty much full time, and we do plan on traveling when the baby comes. So we didn't want to pick up a whole bunch of things and have a lot of stuff in the apartment right now that we couldn't bring with us later on. So we wanted to show you what we got, what was important to us, some of the long-term purchases that we've made, and then some of the stuff that we know we're going to need right away.
I don't know if this list is going to be in any particular order, other than we'll start with the bigger items and work our way down. So the first big thing that we picked up that we can use for maybe like up to 4 or 5 years is a stroller. And the stroller that we picked is called the Thule Chariot. It is the single size version, like the smallest version.
Yeah.
And this thing's great because you can hook it up to a bike if you want to. It can be a running stroller. It can be more of a standard type of stroller. We picked up the infant sling and the extra padding, so it can go right from newborn all the way up to like 4 or 5 years of age.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I don't know, it has a rain flap, sun visor.
It also collapses down really easily, so that was something that was important to us because we wanted to be able to store it in the garage area, and we know that this only takes a couple seconds to just like pop it down and pop it back up when we need to.
The other big item that we picked up was the Graco Forever car seat. This thing's great because it's an all-in-one, so you only have to buy it once. It's probably like the fanciest thing that's going to be in the van, but that's okay because we want it to be really safe and be adjustable. It can fit right from newborn, again, all the way up to the needs, 4 or 5 years old when.
Yeah.
Or later, I guess, whenever they have
booster.
whenever they have to switch. So this thing actually becomes a booster seat
as
well. So it can be backwards facing, forward facing, you can tilt it. And for all those reasons, it's a one-time purchase. So we'll never have to pick up another car seat again, and that's great for us.
Another important item on our list was the Snuggle Me Organic little bumper bed. And this was an important purchase for us because we plan on co-sleeping and we wanted somewhere safe for the baby to be. And we aren't going to be picking up a crib because we plan on co-sleeping. So this is a great spot. It's great in the newborn phase because the baby fits perfectly in there, but then also when they start turning over and having them nap in the van and things like that, it's a really good secure location so they're not going to roll off the bed. And it comes with a really great cover, which is so soft.
All baby things are soft, but this is even softer.
I wish everything that we own was as soft as this.
Baby soft.
Yes.
Clothes, yeah.
Baby soft.
So our stroller is made by Thule, and then our baby carrier is made by a company called Tula.
Yep.
So it's kind of funny, but there's a couple big, I guess, companies, whether it's an Ergo or...
It's a soft shell carrier.
Yeah, like soft shell carriers, like baby wearing. We knew that was really important to us, again, because it's so versatile that you can use it from, newborn all the way up to a few years of age. We like to be active. We knew that we were going to be traveling a lot in the van, like coming in and out and going for walks and hikes and that sort of thing. So that was high up. Was that the first thing we bought?
That was the very first thing we bought.
So it was so that was the first thing that we bought. It shows how important it is to us. I'm not sure the model of that one, but it does have like the breathable front on it, so the baby can stay cool. Also, you can get a cover, which a friend gave to us, like a warmer cover, because we're going to be in Canada in the winter time, so if we do happen to be baby wearing outside, then we have to make sure that they're really nice, cozy, and warm inside. Yeah.
A great thing about this carrier and why we chose this carrier is because that the original setup of it goes from newborn all the way up to, I think, 45 pounds or 40 pounds or something.
Yeah.
So that's a big range, where a lot of other carriers, you need to get a newborn insert, and we knew that we probably would be baby wearing right from the get-go.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to have to buy an extra insert for that time period, so that's one of the major factors of why we decided on this one.
Yeah. Are you going to be carrying a baby at 45 pounds?
No, you will be carrying the baby.
It'll be a baby. No, it'll be like 4 years old or something. If you were actually carrying a 45-pound kid, you'd probably get one of those like framed carriers at that point if you were hiking or something.
It might be like an emergency, like.
The child will walk on its own at that point.
Hopefully,
for sure.
yeah. So really in terms of clothing and everything else that we have for the baby, we didn't end up buying any newborn size stuff. We were lucky enough to have a friend who had extra newborn stuff, so we're borrowing that from her for the time being, and then we'll return that after our baby is grown out of it.
Yeah.
So we did pick up 0 to 3 months because we knew that that would probably be the phase that we would be here for.
Yeah.
And we weren't really concerned about getting sizes further on because we don't know where we'll be and what kind of climate we'll be in. So if we were in Canada at 3 to 6 months, we'd probably still be in like winterish type warm clothing, but we might be down south. So it doesn't make sense for us to buy a whole bunch of onesies and warm clothes for the baby and then end up not using them.
And also, like, there's clothes everywhere. There's so many second hands and, you know, yard sales, and if you want to buy it new, and sales. So we knew that, like, the newborn thing, let's say, there's a lot of babies that are born and either they don't fit into newborn or they only wear them for like a week or two and they're right out of it. So that's why we got the 0 to 3, and then you can always pick up more. We started with very minimal, a few outfits, a few different options. And the nicest thing that we got was you ordered those Grow With Me pants.
Yeah.
So that's probably like the cutest, like nicest thing that we bought, but it can last.
2 pairs of those.
Yeah, and it will last though for what, up to a year or more?
Yeah, like they say that it could last up to a year, and obviously that depends because some babies get really big really quick, and some babies stay small for a long time.
As long as they get big outside the womb, as long as they get big outside the uterus,
outside the inside.
Outside the inside, they can stay small now, and then they can grow up.
Yeah, for sure. So we didn't want to get a whole bunch of extra stuff. And the other thing for us, because we don't know the sex of the baby, is that we had to find gender neutral things, which actually was very challenging because a lot of the gender neutral stuff, it's adorable, but super expensive from what I've seen. Yeah. And so, or they're not full sleepers. So we were trying to find sleepers with the feet on because we're having the baby in December, so we know that it's going to be full on winter here. We wanted the baby to be cozy and warm and that sort of thing. So it was recommended by a lot of people that we pick up a bunch of sleepers, and those were like almost impossible to find gender neutral ones. We tried our best, but difficult.
No pink or baby blues in our wardrobe.
A great tool that we were using is a website called Babylist, and it's essentially an online registry, but at the beginning we were keeping it private and we were just adding items that we thought that we might need or was recommended that we should pick up, and then we can cross those off the list as we get them. And then also we can add things from all different kinds of websites, so Amazon or Etsy or anywhere else that you might find baby items or postpartum items or anything like that.
So that's everything that we have right now. That's all the major stuff. If we do need a few smaller things in the future, then we can just pick them up as we need it. As always, we're going to put links below for all of the items that we showed here. We hope that this video was helpful to you and informational, whether it was for you personally or for someone else in your life that you can share it with. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.